So good night everybody, thank you for joining us again. Alpha Pike here, and we are bringing you a rematch of Team Candyvan versus Team Espadas. These teams have brawled twice before, and twice Team Espada have been defeated, but they're confident that they have a shot at, so they're confident that they have a shot at defeating Team Candyvan this time around. So we are now just getting the teams prepared in the lobby so we can join in game and bring you guys very exciting games. Hopefully we don't have much lags as before. I was just told by my phone that I shouldn't have the charger plugged in while I'm playing the game or streaming the game. I mean, we should know that by now, but very bad habit. So hopefully that doesn't cause the phone to overheat. Well, I unplugged, so hopefully the phone doesn't overheat and we have a better viewing quality. So if you guys are new here, please don't be afraid to hit the subscribe button, leave a like on the channel, comment as much as possible. And if you are not so new to the channel, both on Twitch or YouTube, or even both at the same time, whatever, we do appreciate your support and we're glad to have you. So Team Candyvan versus Team Espadas, their third matchup, with Team Candyvan having 2 victories thus far. So both teams seem to be ready. We're just waiting to get into the first draft. Alright, so draft number 1 with Team Candyvan having the first ban and the first pick. Also, I do hope you guys are able to hear me well and you're able to see clearly. If you're hearing me clearly, please do indicate so by saying maybe a hi. Even a hi would do for me. So we have a Florin ban as first ban of Team Candyvan. And we have Marcus for the first ban of Team Espadas. Also, I'm really liking, I'm really loving the names we're seeing on Team Candyvan. They have M&M's, Butterfinger. They have also Chocolate Drop. Those are really fun names to have on a team called Candyvan. So Xborg, a hero played by none other than the captain of Team Espada, Psychotic.
Sir,
and
what's your command?
Xborg will be banned, and we're seeing a Funny ban by Team Espada. Funny is a hero played by Levi, but Levi isn't a part of this lobby. So I'm not sure. Well, that was a wasted ban in my opinion, because I know Candyvan and I don't see any funny users right now. Butterfinger picking up that Lilia. Lilia is a fun hero for Butterfinger. I've seen Butterfinger play Lilia a few times and he really does enjoy the hero. But we're having 2 mecha heroes being picked up by Team Espadas, the Uranus and the Valier. Valier, a really powerful mage. Valier can also be thrown into the roam role where he can just be there in the jungle, annoying the enemy's jungler, especially if the enemy's team is a comp filled with melee heroes, close range heroes. Valier can keep them at bay. He can also Chocolate Drop, picking up a Sylvana. That's a bit new for me. I'm not confident in the Sylvana pick, but maybe, you know, these guys know what they want, they know what they're gonna do with these heroes. You know, micro skills are a thing, so let's see how well Chocolate Drop micromanages this Sylvana. Tenshi will be taking up that Edith, and Kirito will be getting that
no matter what,
for the gold lane. I'd much rather see the Edith being played by Chocolate Drop. He's a really mean Edith player. So I'm not sure. Maybe they'll switch roles or something, but I'd much rather see the Edith being played by Chocolate Drop. Fredrin as the final ban of Team Candyvan, and Yin the final ban for Team Espadas. Team Espadas, they banned the Yin, the Funny, and both heroes are heroes used by Levi of Team Candyvan, but Levi isn't a part of this game, so I think those are two, in my opinion, those are two wasted bans. Bam getting his signature hero, the Granger. This should be a pretty interesting match. Bam is really great with his Granger in the jungle. Even though I think I'd much rather see Bam playing the gold lane. Maybe Eminem's is going to be okay.
For honor!
Well, this is new. I've never seen Eminem's tank before. It would normally be a rotation of Chocolate Drop or Ricky Rudy himself. They are the roamers for Team Candyvan, but now we're seeing Chocolate Drop with the Sylvana probably going into the gold lane. Well, no, I think the Sylvana is XP lane, Edith going into the gold lane. We're seeing a bit of a swap here. I know Eminem's play the XP lane, so I'm not sure where the miscommunication is here. So we're heading into the first game with Eminem's on the Tigreal, which, well, he does have master for his Tigreal, so I guess he knows how to play the Tigreal. Bam playing his signature Granger, Sylvana being played by Chocolate Drop, Tenshi playing the Edith, Butterfingers playing his Lilia. Nice skin, by the way. For Team Espadas, Kirito playing the Brody, Ichigo playing the Atlas, Psychotic playing the Uranus, Tyler playing Valier, and Frames, oh, Cerner Frames himself, on his Yisun Shinpick. So we're gonna see a matchup of two marksman jungle of both teams. Although Yisun Shin is a marksman assassin, he should have the, well, somewhat of better advantage.
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
So first game being started, and we are looking at jungle here. Starting over there at his the purple buff, being aided by Ichigo, Tyler, and Kirito, and Bam starting down here at his orange buff, almost already getting that orange buff. He'll be aided by Eminem's and Bam. They are both brothers, so we're already seeing a bit of a vision being given to Espadas here by Ichigo. Eminem's just trying to zone them away. They should be, well, we have two very powerful early game mages, Flicker Bead Force there by Eminem. So Lilia is a hero that, you know, can easily gain the first blood, and we're already seeing Flicker being used there by Ichigo as well. Both teams dishing damage to the roamers, telling the roamers that no, we don't want to see you in our space anytime at all. So both teams are gonna have to pay very close attention to that. Lilia, as I mentioned before, is able to, you know, deal a lot of damage in the early game, getting even that first blood in. Also Valier. So Psychotic and Chocolate Drop just having a bit of a dance there in the top lane. We're seeing both persons on low HP, first blood going to Team Candyvan there, being picked up by their jungler, Bam. Chocolate Drop being zoned here by Ichigo. Well, vision being given by Ichigo, but he will retreat to safety. We're seeing Team Candyvan going in the mid lane there for a kill being picked up there by Butterfingers on Tyler. It was a 3-man gang, so Tyler lost his life in that. First turtle being spawned here at the top lane. Frames getting into position, waiting for his team. We're seeing a bit of a vision being given there by Butterfingers. I think Team Candyvan wants to contest this turtle. But Chocolate Drop is on low HP, Turtle is below half, Bomb is nowhere to be found. And we're seeing Ichigo low on HP, and he'll be able to escape that as the turtle will be picked up. Yo, Revenge, nice having you here, bro. Eminem's on low HP. We're seeing that was the double kill being picked up there by Kirito. Frames will be slain in that fight. And that kill on Frames was picked up by Bomb. So Bomb is scaling ahead of Frames with 2 kills, 0 death, and Frames on 0 kills and 1 death. Torn apart memory really tore Team Candyvan up, and we're seeing a killing spree being picked up here by Logical Kirito on Tenshi, who was sadly destroyed just now by a 3-man fight. Yeah, good luck to both teams for real. Revenge, great having you here, bro, and I really do thank you for the support. Revenge hardly misses a game and I really respect that. Damage being placed there on Logical Kirito, who's trying to find the stacks on Team Candyvan. We're seeing a 4-man rotation here at the bot lane. Butterfinger is trying to deal damage there. Flicker being used by Logical Kirito. Torn apart memory being used, but mega kill by Logical Kirito. We saw an ult there by Eminem's. Double kill on by Logical Kirito. Is this a shutdown? Alright, shutdown being picked up by Chocolate Drop. We now see Fatal Links being used by Ichigo. Bam, barely holding on. Ichigo picking up that kill on Tenshi. That was a very decent Fatal Links, but sadly he was the only one there. We see Psychotic coming in trying to find a kill on Bam, but Bam will be able to escape that. We also see that the top lane first tier turret and on the experience lane there has been removed. Frames playing in the jungle of Team Candyvan. Second turtle being spawned here at the lower half of the map, by the way. A bit of a brawl there by Chocolate Drop and Psychotic. Will he be slain? Psychotic getting that kill. We see Butterfinger zoning Frames away. A bit of a brawl down here in the bot lane where Eminem will be slain in that fight. Tenshi jumped right in the turret. Tenshi ulted towards the turret, so along with the turret damage, there was no way for him to survive that. But Bam doesn't know where Frames is, so he'll not go over to that turtle by himself. We see Ichigo going in, but killing spree being picked up there by Bam. Will this be the double kill for Bam? Double kill by Bam, and Kirito will be slain. So Psychotic did say this is like a revamp of his team. I must say I do see a bit of a switch of roles. Oh, interesting. So the turtle was picked up by Psychotic very low on HP. But so is Eminem's Fatal Links coming in by Ichigo, but barely was able to get that off properly. Tenshi being picked up there also in the river area. Ichigo trying to find Bam, but will be zoned away. But I mean that little delay that he did on Bam right there, stopping his recall, forcing him to walk back to the base. That's a very important delay right there. Purple buff being removed from Team Candyvan's jungle once more. They need to get a hold of Kirito a bit more though. They can't have him playing that comfortably, and seems like there's a team fight brewing here in the top lane. A bit of a vision being given by Yi Sun-shin there. Remind me the name of Yi Sun-shin's ult. I keep forgetting it. So if you could remind me of that, that would be really awesome. Yeah, it's been a while since I actually streamed. I only recently started streaming again, so I really need to get familiar with a few of these ult names. Oh, shutdown there on bomb. I'm sorry, I was looking. Double kill there by Logical Kirito. So as I did say before, oh, a bit of a dance there by Tenshi. They need to get a hold of Kirito. We see Tyler being knocked out there. Tenshi. Oh, the execute going in on Ichigo. Oh, killing spree by Logical Kirito, but shutdown being picked up by a dead Tenshi. We're seeing chocolate drop and Tyler dancing a bit, but the flame shot will be securing that kill. Killing spree. Oh, and we're seeing a ult here on Psychotic, and he will be slain. Nerf frames caught out by two persons trying to find it, but he will seem to escape that as the Lord is now spawned. First Lord being spawned here at the top lane. Candyvan is now able to get a purple buff. But with the information though on Nerf frames, knowing that Nerf frames is low on HP, they should have a bit of a priority here with the Lord. Ichigo being found by M&M's there. I like the vision being given by M&M's, you know. Oh, Sylvana going in with the ult. Nice catch there by Chocolate Drop. We see the fatal links being popped by Ichigo, but Ichigo is low on HP and Ichigo will be slain in that fight. Butterfield is getting Ichigo killed. Double kill being picked up there by Nerf frames. Triple kill by frames. Bomb is very low on HP. And this just may be the Maniac. Yep, the Maniac being picked up there by frames. And that will be a wipeout of Team Candyvan, who only, well, fortunately for them, were able to get two persons before the wipeout, but both persons are now back, and the first Lord will be picked up by Team Espadas. As I said though, I really don't like this Sylvana pick. Yes, he may be able to lock Kirito and such, but well, he may be able to lock a few people with the ult, but I'm not confident in the Sylvana pick at all. But let's see, as I said before, what the micro skills will say for themselves. Psychotic just flexing a bit there on Team Candyvan. Also, this is a friendly brotherly rivalry by Tenshi and the Psychotic. They are brothers. First Lord being First Lord marching in the mid lane here of Team Candyvan. It's been slowed a lot there by Butterfingers, and sorry about that. Well, I did mention to them, but I forgot to mention to you guys that the net is a bit off for tonight. We're having a bit of a bad weather here, so but I wanted, you know, to give you guys a fair view of the action here. So First Lord being already dealt with by Team Candyvan. Purple buff being removed from Team Candyvan by Team Espadas. So we're not having much of the system lags tonight. Instead, we're having internet lags. But nevertheless, the stream must go on. Oh, we're seeing a fatal link being used here. Bomb getting slain there by Kirito. Flicker ult there by M&M's, barely saving Chocolate Drop. We see a knockup there, double kill going over to Kirito. Team Candyvan is falling apart, unstoppable being picked up there by Frames. And Psychotic will be getting that kill on Eminem's. Well, this is what happens, you know, when you try to play a bit too comfortable and out of the meta. You know, we're seeing meta heroes being picked up by Team Espadas, showing that they're much more of the confident team. Torn apart memory, but the black shoes being used there by Butterfingers to secure his life. Pardon me. But yeah, the difference, as I was mentioning here, Team Espadas potentially having 4 meta heroes. I don't include Yisun-Shin as being a meta hero, but we're seeing 4 potential meta heroes versus only 1 hero of Team Candyvan that I would say has a good reputation as being a meta hero, which is the Granger. And Psychotic playing a bit too comfortable there. Will he be picked up? And he was picked up in that, but it was a trade. Psychotic traded his life for the Lard, giving the Lard over to his team. Frames just trying to get some damage dealt on Butterfingers. I think that was a very great trade though. Essentially as the as a XP laner, you know, you really want to get to be the front line, be an annoyance. Ult being used there by Ichigo, but that was a very dangerous flicker ult. Fatal Links being used by Kirito. Mega kill being picked up by Tyler. Ichigo is the one with the Atlas. Killing spree there by Kirito. Lard pounding away at the base. This almost seems like a victory going over to Team Espadas. So, I'm not sure why they went. Oh, yep, Brody on the base. That will be the first game going over to Team Espadas. So the Sylvana, I think the loss there was due to Sylvana. You know, lack of information and using that many resources on Ichigo. You know, that costed them the game. So, Espadas for the first win. Tenshi picking up a bronze. I shall be screenshotting that bronze. I'm not sure though where the miscommunication came in, because Sylvana, I really wouldn't play Sylvana versus the meta, you know. Tigreal is a very great tank all around, but I'd much rather see the Tigreal being played by Chocolate Drop. And well, the jungle, Bomb being in the jungle, that's not unfamiliar, but Bomb has grown capable in the gold lane. I think it became a comfort lane for Bomb, so I would have much rather seen Bomb in the gold lane and, you know, throwing M&Ms into the XP lane. That would have been a better trade. Oh, nice! I'm loving the team logo. Am I in the wrong lobby or something? It seems so. So, Team Espadas already on 1 victory. I hope these guys don't forget to add me in the lobby. Alright. What will Team Candyvan do to regain a victory here? I think Butterfingers is on the wrong side. I am not seeing Bomb online, so I'm guessing he gave up. Instead, they'll be using Toxic Marty. Oh, Toxic Marty, though, he is making a name for himself. So let's see if he can be a game changer for the second game going forward. All ready except Ichigo. We're waiting for Ichigo to click that ready button. Alright, so all ready. And we are heading into the second draft.
Your team is banning.
With Team Espadas taking the first
Let's make the whole world
ban and the first pick. And they also opted for a Florin ban for the first ban. So both teams went straight for the Florin ban as their first ban. Psychotic will not be seeing that Xborg for tonight, as it will be banned out. Marty's ban being picked up again by Team Espadas.
And not a single worthy foe.
So far, we're seeing repeat bans from the first game.
May the blood of my enemies flow from my spear.
Team Candyvan. Psychotic jumping. Whoa!
I am the
Instead,
rage
he'll
your
be
fire
giving
is
that
the
barrier
manifestation
over to
of
Tyler. Chocolate Drop taking up that gourd. So again, we're seeing a bit of a role change by Candyvan. So I guess they're just testing roles, switching roles over to different members of their team, testing and feeling their prowess on certain lanes, maybe. So Tenshi seems to be opting for that XP lane.
The night sky tells all. Your team is
Esmeralda. I'm liking the Esmeralda pick though. I'm really liking the Esmeralda pick. Not as much of a meta pick as of lately, but it's still a very decent pick, a very sturdy pick going into the XP lane.
Chivalry is dead.
Kirito. Well,
it.
in the first match, the first game, we saw Kirito using the Brody, which is a hero played by Bam, and now we're seeing Kirito flex that Clint, who is also Bam's main hero in the gold lane. So I guess Kirito is showing who is the better gold laner. Psychotic picking up that Bellaric. So this could be a change of roles for Team Espadas as well. Eminem's taking that D-Wrath.
Your team is
And
banning.
Dirath has Flicker, so this could potentially be XP lane Dirath, which would make the Esmeralda a roaming Esmeralda? Possibly?
Your team
I am
is
here.
banning.
Yin
And
being
always will
removed
be,
by Team
no matter
Candy
what.
Bun. So for Team Candy Bun though, I think their main concern is Psychotic. We're seeing 2 bans, or potentially 3 bans of heroes being
Heroic is my craft
heroes
ticket.
used by
Diggy is my
Psychotic.
name.
So I would have much rather them removing the Uranus, but the Mincetar is a bit of an annoying hero as well. So maybe not much the Yin. Maybe throw the Yin over to Team Espadas and removing the Uranus. But there's no actual way of telling if, you know, Psychotic is the one
It's the
with
proof that I'm still
the
alive.
Belleric. I'm not sure if they have that information or not, but you know, maybe remove the Ray for safety. Ichigo zoning or hovering that Kadita. Oh, so this could possibly be a XP lane Belleric.
True love is like that.
What? Okay, so we're seeing something a bit off key here, but I mean, I'm not mad at that. It's a pleasure seeing new things being tried here on our stream. Maybe we can say, hey, it happened here first. So we're seeing 3 tanks being picked up by Team Espadas, and they're throwing Kirito in the jungle with that Clint. He will be going versus the Garena being played by Toxic Morty, and Toxic Morty does play a very dangerous Garena, so Clint versus the Garena in the jungle, that's a loser situation. But with Valer may potentially be able to keep the Garena at bay while the Clint is dishing that much damage to Garena, you know, keeping Garena underfed, and possibly, well, I mean, with 3 frontliners and a Valer keeping people at bay, I think Clint should have a very fun and easy time bursting down everybody for off team Candy Van, unless, you know, the Esmeralda, who's able to dash in the back lines with the Falling Star Moon, or the Dirath. If Dirath gets a good placement and just finding the backliners of Team Espadas, it should be quite easy. But I'm eager to see what this game brings. I'm really eager to see what happens. So Clint already going for that purple buff, and we can see how slow he's farming that purple buff in comparison to the Garena. Well, I mean, it's expected because, you know, and Belleric will be going into the gold lane rather than the XP lane. Versus a hero like Melissa, Layla. Oh, Iron Hook there was. Did he get the small camp there? Oh, fight potentially breaking out here. Potentially low on HP. First blood being picked up by Frames. Marty, Toxic Marty down low on HP. Oh, Kirito being picked up there by M&M's, and that is not what you want as a slow farming jungler. But yeah, as I was saying, the Belleric though, I'd much rather see the Belleric. Oh, Psychotic, and the buff will be picked up by Retribution, but Toxic is very low on HP. Clint still working the orange buff. This is gonna be a very hard farming time for Clint. Frames being found there by Butterfingers, who missed that first kill. I'm not sure how he missed someone as big as Franco, but it happens. First turtle being spawned here at the top half of the map, where we're seeing Tenshi and Flawless just, you know, keeping Ichigo at bay with his Kufra. 4 members of Team Candyvan already at the turtle. This will be a free turtle, of course. And we're seeing Kirito, you know, rotating for that purple buff that he was hoping was there. This is a very slow start for Team Espadas. Oh, Kirito on low HP, Falling Star Moon being charged there by Tenshi, going in for that, and we're seeing Tyler low on HP as well. Not much that Team Espadas can do as yet in regards to damage. Their best bet right now is the Valier, who can stack those fireballs on pause. His first kill on Team Candypan. Oh, Iron Hook there on Candy Drop, but no ult by Frames as yet, as he is still level 3. Ichigo being aided by Kirito there. M&M's dealing damage. Oh, and Frames now has his ult, so he's potentially looking for trouble. M&M's just going around trying to find his Iron Hook, and the bloody hunt on M&M's, who will escape there. Tyler losing his life in the mid lane, as Team Candyvan, they're being very relentless right now, and Kirito being picked up. He used that Retribution trying to gain a bit of a speed boost, but he was countered by Toxic with his very own Retribution, and Iron Hook there by Frames on Tenshi, who is very thick, you know, for Esmeralda, so he will be able to survive that. Toxic going for Psychotic. Psychotic needs to be very careful, and he will be using that flicker for safety. But Toxic is very low on HP. Butterfingers running away from Frames on his Franco. Both team will be going away to safety. Turtle. Second turtle being spawned here at the top lane, and it's already been picked up by M&M's. So I think Team Espadas, they know very well that they don't really stand much of a chance trying to fight for this turtle, because Kirito is farming very, very slow. But going into the late game though, oh, flicker there, and the bloody hunt by Frames, who will be picked up there by Butterfingers on his Brody pick. He's not being very dominating as a Brody, but he's doing his thing. Psychotic slowly chipping away at the first tier turret there at the bot lane. But I must say though, going into the late game with the Clint, it will be very scary unless, you know, they're able to pick up the Clint a few more times. Toxic Marty going in for that kill. We see Falling Star Moon being used there on Frames. Bellaric with the ult. I don't really remember what the ult is called. Double kill there by Toxic Marty, and triple kill by Toxic Marty. And that will be a 4-member. Oh, there was a kill there in the top lane, I suppose. So 4 members for 0 in favor of Team Candyvan. This is quite an easy match for Candyvan, as I did mention, but they need to be wary of the late game, where, you know, the frontliners of Team Espadas will be very tanky, and the damage dealers will be doing damage. Oh, a bit of a stun there on Tyler. Yeah, I do see evidence of that troll. Oh, that was a concealed play by Frames, but a knock up there on Tenshi, who will be losing his life in that fight. So, a bit of an overconfidence by Team Candyvan, we could say. They need to pay attention though, because Valeria is getting items and so is the Clint. And with 3 tanky frontliners of Team Espadas, Clint will have a very fun time just farming the damage on Team Candyvan. I think that was about possibly... Oh, shutdown there on Toxic Marty. As I did say, you know, they're getting tanky. They're getting very tanky, so... Oh! Triple kill there by M&M's. Nice, Dirath. Dealing a lot of damage. I mean, we can also say... Oh, Psychotic almost being picked up there by M&M's. But yeah, we can say, you know, Team Candyvan, they do have damage on their side as well. But if not played correctly, you know, Clint can freely hit from a safe area and potentially dealing as much damage as possible to Team Candyvan. If they're not able to find him, that will be very, very dangerous for Team Candyvan. Look at Butterfingers here, being picked up. Oh, and we're seeing the Tyrant's Rage being used there by Ichigo, who is trying to find the pressure on Chocolate Drop and Butterfingers. A flicker ult there by Psychotic, but to know... Oh, whoa, that was a very close Iron Hook. Psychotic in a dangerous area. He's in enemy's territory and will be picked up there by his brother Tenshi with that falling Star Moon. Eminem pushing the top lane there and potentially looking to get this purple buff. And we are seeing Bloody Hunt and a lot of damage being thrown on Eminem's there. A bit of an overconfident play. As I did say before, they seem to be getting a very getting a bit overconfident, and that could potentially be dangerous for them. Flicker being used there by Frames. Retribution being used by Toxic Marty on his Garena. So a lot of important spells being thrown out, but Toxic Marty will be able to get his Retribution back in no time, even before the Lord spawns. We're seeing a lot of fights. Tyler will not be able to survive that. Falling Star Moon going in. Double kill there by Toxic Marty. Kirito will not survive that. Double kill being picked up by Psychotic, as he will kill both Toxic Marty and Tenshi. So this is actually turning into brawl mode by both teams. They're just fighting, you know, just dealing as much damage as possible. First Lord being spawned here in the bot lane. Team Espadas seem to be rotating towards the Lord, not trying to give up a free Lord. And we can already see, you know, the frontliners going to work. Frames being picked up. Oh, flicker there by Ichigo. Ult being used there by Psychotic. Team Candyvan is very low on HP, and Tyler is dealing a lot of damage. Killing spree by Psychotic. Shut down by Eminem's. Eminem's using the flicker for escape. Logical Kirito getting the kill there on Toxic Marty. So it is as I predicted, you know, the frontliners are doing their work, and Valir and the Clint are taking advantage of it. Lord already below half HP. The damage by Kirito is already building up. That will be quite an easy Lord for them. Well, Kirito already having that endless battle, the Berserker's Fury, you know, being able to punch hard on the tanky players of Team Candyvan. So with the Berserker Fury, the Endless Battle, and the whatever that thing, what's it called again? What's that thing called again? Oh, the Malefic Roar. My apologies. I mixed up the Berserker Fury with the Malefic Roar. The Malefic Roar is the one that grants extra penetration. Oh, and we're seeing Psychotic being wiped out here quite easily. Lord taking turrets. And Toxic is realizing the danger of the backliners of Team Espadas, so he's potentially trying to find the backlines, but was quickly seen and zoned away by Frames, who is throwing Iron Hook for a potential catch. And we're seeing Ichigo charging, but nothing will come of that. So Candyvan, they are sensing danger, and they're playing very timid. And Ichigo going in on Team Espadas. Tenshi being slain, Candy Drop being slain, Flicker Old, Toxic Marty being slain, Ichigo getting killed in that fight. So it's a 3-for-1 thus far. And Butterfinger is just dealing damage to Psychotic, but he doesn't have the torn apart memory, so there's not much that he can do. A bit of a flex there by Butterfingers. He needs to be very careful. I'm not sure what he's doing, because one Iron Hook could spell the death for him. Oh, conceal play there, and see, he played a bit too aggressive, and he will be slain there. And oh, that's a nice
Double kill.
Iron Hook, double kill by Kirito. And shut down by Toxic Marty. Bloody Hunt being used on Toxic Marty. Psychotic on low HP. He will be picked up there by Candy Drop. Tyron's Rage and Tyron's Revenge being used there by Ichigo. Killing spree going over to Tyler. Double kill on Tyler, and that's a wipeout. A wipeout. So, as I said, it is as predicted. It is as predicted. They played it a bit too overconfidently. They played a bit too relaxed. And we're now seeing Frames being picked up there by Butterfingers. But Second Lord, the enhanced Lord here at the bot lane, just waiting for the taking. Both teams seem to want to contest this Lord. Ichigo already in position. He will be zoned out there by Tenshi. So they have information on Tyler, Psychotic, and Ichigo. Toxic Marty looking for Kirito there. Oh, we see where Espadas wanted to go for a bit of a split push there, but luckily Eminem's was on guard and he was able to find that, and Ichigo walking into a 4-man camp there. Falling Star Moon going in on Tyler. Tyler will be keeping everyone at bay as Tenshi, well, Toxic Marty will be slain in that fight. Double kill by Kirito. Tenshi getting slain in that fight as well. So it was planned out by Team Candy Van. Triple kill being picked up there by Kirito. Chocolate Drop and M&M's are the only ones left alive. So they were bragging earlier, you know, if you can remember, they were saying easy. You know, they thought they had the victory. They saw the victory in their hands, but playing overconfidently never works in anyone's favor. Second Lord being picked up by Team Espadas, and if done right, that could possibly be the damage by Frames on his Franco. I think he's building damage Franco. Yep, damage Franco. Being able to one-shot Chocolate Drop there. I think Chocolate Drop didn't realize that it was a damage Franco, so he played a bit relaxed there. Lard marching at the top lane. That will be 2 base turrets being removed from Team Candyvan. They're in danger and they're trying to fight for their lives, but with nothing much to do. Mega kill being picked up. Oh, we saw where Toxic came in for the back lines, but was not able to secure anything for his team, and Team Candyvan suffered a humiliating defeat. I think that's quite possibly the most humiliating defeat I've seen on this stream for a very, very long time. I will be screenshotting this. That was a very humiliating defeat. I really hate to sing this same song, but it is as predicted. It happened as predicted. You know, 3 frontliners and a Valier. That's a lot. You know, a lot of stuns, a lot of slows. You know, it's hard for melee heroes like the Esmeralda, the Dirath, and you know, Toxic Marty with the Garena. That's a lot of pressure on them, and then being able to dish damage using the Valier also. I think they didn't even need the Clint because, well, as could have seen at one point, they actually didn't have the Clint in the fight, but because of the 3 tanky frontliners and the Valier being there, they were able to deal a lot of damage, and also with the damage build of the Franco, that also aided in their victory. And to be honest, I did see the Kufra dealing a lot of damage, so we're gonna head